Hey guys, welcome to our second video, part 2 we could say, of Streetside Customs. I believe it's Streetside Customs. Streetside Classics. My mistake, Streetside Classics. If you saw part 1, StreetsideClassics.com, which is right off I-75 in Lutz, Florida, which is above Tampa, right below Ocala. And as you can see, we're walking all the cars they have in here. And in part 1, we looked at a lot of the Fords. We're going to finish up with the Fords here, the Ford cars, and then we're going to look at some Ford trucks that they have here. And then from there, we're going to go and do the GM, and then we'll do the Mopar stuff. So if you want to see every one of these, now they're all for sale. It's not a private collection. They are for sale. They also, if you have something to sell, you can reach out to these guys. They put consignments up. So last car we were looking at was this original SVT Cobra. It was a 94. If you want to see what that one was, we put that in part 1. So now we're at part 2, and we're going to go around and see the rest of these. A lot of Mustangs here. There's a whole ton of different Mustangs. There's even a Shelby or two. So 2012 Ford Mustang GT California Special. It's got a clean history, 6-liter Coyote or 5-liter Coyote V8, 5-speed cold AC. It's rare, one of only 302 race red GT Californias from 2012. So it's one of 32, that's it, that came in the race red. GT California Special. Very nice car. And now we're going to go, so of the modern era cars, this GT is the one that kind of holds a place in my heart, because when I was in school, these in high school, this, which was an 86, actually the year I got out of high school, but these were the Ford Mustang GT 5 liters, 5.0s were the fastest cars on the block. They weren't afraid of Corvettes, they weren't afraid of Trans Ams, Camaros, anything. These things were awesome. This is the 5-liter, 5-speed Oxford white, fuel injected, and front disc brakes. And it just was cool. I mean, they just said right on the front, this is a GT. You could see these cars, you would know exactly what they were. And they say 5.0 on the side. And yeah, these things were like the monsters back in the 80s. So, and it's got the 5-speed. They're still fun. You guys know a Fox body is a Fox body, and there's a reason these things were so super light. And actually the notchbacks were faster than these, but I always liked the hatchback. And very beautiful car. This one, I love it. It's white. It's all correct. Either white or black to me was the find of the day. So really do like that one a lot. All right, we have another purplish colored street rod, and this is a Mustang Pro Street 68. It's got a 351 V8, 3-speed automatic, and the paint color is called electric blue. It's only got 4,000 miles on it. This thing basically glows in the dark, guys. This thing is, when I say blue, it's almost purple blue. And as you can see, the interior, it's got a B&M shifter. It's got some buttons on there. I don't know if it's got some liquid laughing gas on it or what, but it's got a whole different front gauge package and everything else. So this thing has been rebuilt. It is a street rod. It's got some nice meats on the back. Looks like it's got an on-off switch. It's got some tubs there. So it's a pretty cool, pretty nice car. It's got a, I guess a cowl induction hood for a Mustang. So that's pretty neat. I don't see that a lot. That's mostly a Chevy thing, but okay, we'll deal with it on a Mustang. Okay. So next is this a 73? It's a 70, as a notchback, definitely a notchback. 71 All right, so it's called a Spring Special. Not familiar, you guys may be familiar with the Mustang Spring Special. 302 V8 automatic rare Spring Special edition. Original documentation. 4,486 miles. Yellow gold exterior with ginger interior. Anybody know what a Spring Special is? So this is called the Spring Special. It's very rare. Automatic. Looks pretty stock inside. It is the notchback. Very cool. It's got the Enduro front bumper on it. I don't know if all 71s did. I think some had metal, but it's an Enduro. It has the hockey sticks on either side. I don't know, and it looks like it's got a Mach 1 hood. To me it does. I don't know. Then we've got a really nice big old giant silver Thunderbird with wire wheels, and this is a 1975. It has the 460 V8 in it. Big Thunderbird. Believe it or not, these were used in NASCAR. We were just watching the 1981 NASCAR race, and people were racing these as well as the newer ones, I think. So but these were NASCAR. These were raced in NASCAR back when the Chrysler Cordobas were also raced. But look at that interior. Look at all that leather, all that nice red leather. Very, very cool. This is a really beautiful paint job. I mean, this looks brand new, like it'd be in a showroom. Big trunk, big old T-birds. That is a neat car. I like this. Let's see, is it an original? It doesn't even say. They don't even say. They're just, but look at the size of this hood. That is a long hood. That is a long ass hood. All right, guys, let's see what else we find that's Ford. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. All right, we've got another classic 63 Ford Falcon Futura hardtop. And this thing has a 289 V8 and the 2-speed automatic. It's red. It's got a really nice stance to it. It's got the actual hood, which didn't come on all Futuras, but it's a pretty cool hood. It's got some aftermarket wheels on it. I don't know if it's got some air shocks or something on the back, because it does have a little bit of a rise there. Interior is black. It does have the console, and the tack, but it is an automatic on the column. So it's got some extra gauges in here, which you probably need now that the cars are old enough. Black interior. Nice Falcon. Nice looking Ford Falcon right there. And next to it, you can't have a classic car place that sells cars unless you have a classic T-Bird. That's a really beautiful little red T-Bird. Although I don't like the console, but that's just sitting in there, guys. That is just something sitting on the seat. It is not something that is actually installed. So beautiful. Let's see, this is the 57 T-Bird with a 312 V8 in it. It's a 2-speed automatic hardtop and soft top, and it's got all the power options on it. So beautiful, beautiful car. So you can't have a classic car dealership without having at least one classic T-Bird from the 50s. And this actually has electric windows. It's an automatic. It says what, 13236. So I don't know what the miles are on this. There's some little scratches and stuff, but you know what, it doesn't look restored, or if it was restored years ago. But it looks pretty original. It's a nice car. All right, let's see what other Fords we can find. Full Ford Fairlane here. So this is a Fairlane 500 from 1957 with a 351 V8, 3-speed automatic, and a red and white interior. Look at that. That is retro, folks. Every one of these cars seems to be painted red and white. That's a Fairlane 500. It's even got the Ford exhaust tips on it back there. The cool twin antennas. It's got the spotlight. It's got the other spotlight. So very cool. Very, very cool. Don't worry, we'll come to the Mopar thing in the Mopar video. Very nice Ford. I don't think that was factory, but I like it. All right, so that is another cool car. All right, we're gonna find a couple other Fords like this one, which is a Model A 5-window coupe. It's got a 351 V8, 3-speed automatic, yellow and black. So this, I love the Beach Boys license plate, the flames on it. This is pretty far California kid. Okay, so red interior. It's got air conditioning, that's all right. Tilt wheel, nice buckets. So some custom painted by Shotzi. Shotzi did the custom paint there, pinstripes. So it's a very cool car. It does have, like I said, tilt wheel, AC, basics on the gauge package, and stereo. Even a little spotlight there. So nice car. All right, guys, so let's continue on with the Fords. Check this one out. This has got the 1950s scalloped hoods on it. This is a 54 Ford Crestline Custom. It's got a 351 V8, 4-speed automatic. Really nice copper color. This looks really cool too. It's like a silver with clear on it. Matches the interior. Custom dash, custom steering wheel, custom everything, and that's why they call it a Ford Custom. All right, it is just a really, really pretty car, and we have another Ford right next to it. This one has, what's the name of this one? It is 55. Okay, now this one, nice blue. This one has as well, and both you know, two colors, white, blue, silver bronze interior, white interior. That one's a whole custom area. This is all stock. So if you like the custom, this is lowered, this is not. You can see the height difference right there. I think you can see the height difference. If I go down here, you can see the height difference. So you have a height difference here, here. This has the visor on it. And there are two different models, but in two different years. But this one is a 55 Ford 2-door mainline. This has a 223 straight 6, a 3-speed manual, and maintenance records, and it just drives and purrs. This thing just purrs. So very nice. This would be an excellent, if you don't want to have to put too much money into a car, you just want to have something that's cool to drive out on a Saturday night, that would be a really, real good car for that. And then We've got this, which is a panel van, panel truck, panel van, sedan delivery. It's a Ford Courier sedan delivery. It's got a 292 V8, 3-speed manual, red and white interiors. It's got around, we're thinking it has 72,000 miles. We don't know. It's got an awesome sound system in there, as you can see in the back. Very cool. The whole back is all done up really nice. So this would be great if you're somebody who likes to go to car shows far away. You can sleep in the back, throw some air mattress or something back there. And it is a panel delivery. It's got the big gate door that opens up. Really, really sweet. The interior is all done. I mean, this is a car, this is a nice, if you're somebody who likes to go like on the hot rod power tour, this would be a perfect hot rod power tour. Somebody could sleep in the back while the other one's driving. We all know that. I tried to sleep in the driver's position while I'm driving. It doesn't work out for me much. All right, we got another Ford next to us. And now this is a, I got, I don't know, fire engine red. And this is a really, really deep metallic red on this one. Very, very cool. Look at that. Matching interior, matching dashboard, stick. Really nice. This, it's very cool as well. I like it. I like the stereo's been added. So they're both sweet cars. Of course, the sedan delivery has a big old giant air cleaner, has air conditioning, aftermarket air. It's got headers. So it's souped up a little bit. No power brakes, but who needs those? This one here has had little things done to it. Notice the hood doesn't have anything. This is a custom line tutor. This is a 55 custom line tutor, two-door, 292 V8, 4-speed. It's dark red metallic with white. It only has 4,400 miles since it was built. And it looks like a new car. It looks really nice. It looks very sweet. Okay. And we've got a really, really cool Ford here. And I think, is this the hard top? Ford Fairlane, 66 Ford Fairlane. And it is automatic, power steering, front disc brakes, original colors. Very sweet. 86,000 miles, we think. 289 3-speed automatic. This is like a baby blue. No post, Fairlane 500. So it's no post, Fairlane 500. It has blue interior, blue bench seat, aftermarket stereo. Looks like it's all been cleaned up and redone. It does have a period correct air conditioning system to it that may have been added. It doesn't say. Automatic on the column. So this was a businessman special back in the day, but it is really, 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 really cool to me now. I like it a lot. All right, let's go to the next. What we got here, we have a Ford custom line, and this is a Irishman special, and I say that as a full-blooded Irishman. So V8, green as the day is long. It's actually light green. Interior is gray. Has a 302 V8, 5-speed manual. It has 1,500 miles on it since it's been rebuilt. Interior has been redone. It actually looks very comfortable, to be honest with you. Super, super cool color. Looks really nice. Oh, by the way, you can see the Fairlane and the other Fords lined up here. And we have another Ford right here. So this is a Crown Vic. This is the Skyline. I believe it's a Skyline. It's got the glass top. Now it has a red glass top. I'm not used to seeing a red glass top. Most of the glass tops are green. Maybe they had red ones. I don't know. Almost everyone we've ever seen is like a greenish blue or clear. So this one is a 2-speed automatic 292 car. It's the correct 292 V8. It's rare. It's only one of only 603 made. So I don't know if that's right. This is a one of 603. Now we've seen a lot of Skyliners. This is a 56 Ford Fairlane Crown Vic Skyliner. Most of the Skyliners we see have the Continental package on the back. This does not. But I've never seen a red Skyliner roof, so I don't know if that's aftermarket or not. You guys should be able to tell me. So we're just gonna slide through here again. Ugh, I am too fat for this. All right, nice Ford station wagon right here. We've got a 56 Ford Custom Line ranch wagon. And this has a 352 V8, 3-speed automatic, Wimbledon white. This is a two-door wagon, kind of similar to the two-door wagons that Chevy would make back in the day, not to be confused with the ones that were not wagons. So this was basically what a sedan delivery would have been without a back seat. So they were big enough to do that, and then they would just not have the glass. But this is really nice. It looks pretty original, although the gauges are different, but that may just been had to put gauges in. They don't really make them, so it's got some gauges on it. It's got factory air, or not factory air, but period correct air. It does have the back seat that folds down, and it does have the hatch. So there you go. Yeah, we have another Ford here. So this is another Ford custom tuner sedan, Resto Mod 57. It's got a 4.6 liter V8. Let's take a look underneath. See if we can see that. There you go. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission, gray on gray. It's got about 8,500 miles showing. Whether that's real, whether that's since the build, they don't really know. It's all gray and silver. Inside is gray and silver. It looks like it's had a different steering column put on steering wheel. Some gauges are different, but it's pretty plain inside, but that's okay. That's how they came. Take a look around the back here. It's actually pretty striking. I kind of like this color of silver. So that's pretty cool, actually. But that engine is pretty sweet, and of course the hood flips up like a Corvette hood does on the rails. Coupe right here, and this has a 350 V8, 3-speed automatic, red with white, 57,000 miles on it. It's a nice car. Like the red, like the wheels. Pretty stock. It's got the spotlights, it's got the mirrors. It's a 48 Merc, as it says. Interior looks like it's been redone. Very comfortable, very nice leather. Has a beautiful smell to it. New gauges throughout, but it didn't really change the image, didn't change the view. New steering wheel, obviously. It's a very pretty car. Really nice 48. Then we have a really nice Ford custom sedan from 58. So this custom sedan has a 406 V8 in it. I don't know if we can lift the hood or not. There you go. It was already open, so that's all we're doing. Is that dual quad? Yeah, it's got a dual quad engine in there. Black and gray metallic, 406. Oh no, triple carbs, triple deuce. So that's a 6-pack under there, custom two-tone, 17-inch rev wheels. Very cool. Black. Has a really nice look. Love the hood. It's got the quad lights like most of the 58s, both Ford and Chevy at the time. Probably other ones too. Somebody put seat covers on here. Looks like, I think my grandmother was here before me, because somebody put all these clear seat covers on it. Nice big giant tack. Everything has been cleaned up. Nice rows of gauges, shifter. So this thing is very cool. Very cool. I love the black. I love the gold insert right there. Very nice, very nice. This here, a 53 Ford custom line tutor with a 239 flathead V8, 3-speed, automatic, sharp two-tone color scheme, and a very clean interior. So there's the flathead engine for this thing. Very, absolutely cool. Stock, love it, period. You know, sometimes you don't need to go to the V8, sometimes you don't need to upgrade an engine. That's just cool. A flathead V8. Interior, again, not much to speak of. They weren't much to speak of at the time, but it's very clean, very nicely done. You know, comfortable seats, big bench seats. Big bench can fit everybody, the whole family. So, Ford-O-Matic, and it has a Continental kit on it. So that's really cool. And right next to it, I believe, I want to say, is a 40 Ford. Could be a 39. Let's see. Nice coupe. Nice wooden dash. Redone interior seating. All black. Let's see what this one is. I'm thinking 40. Wow, it's even got an upholstered step side there. This is a 39. So we got 39, 5-window coupe. It's got a 221 flathead V8 in it and 5-speed manual. So this again has another flathead in it. Very cool, super neat. I like that a lot. All right. Ford as well. Okay, so now we have another Ford here. A 1948 Ford Deluxe convertible. So this is a Ford Deluxe convertible. These are big cars. I mean, look at me. I look kind of small to this, and I'm 6'2". So this is a big car. Convertible two-door. It's about the size of an F-150 pickup truck. Rag top. It's like almost a teal color green. Red interior. Automatic on the floor, or no, actually, I'm sorry. It's a stick shift. So on the column. So it is a 2-speed, I don't know, it's a 2-speed automatic. And then why does it have a clutch? Nope, it doesn't have a clutch. I'm sorry. I was looking at the parking brake. Wow, I'm kind of stupid, feeling kind of stupid today. But anyway, lots of chrome. Really nice vehicle. So look at that one. And then finally, the last of the Fords we're going to look at on this video is going to be this right here. It's a 46 Ford Street Rod. It's got 4-speed automatic, teal green metallic, 350 V8, tan interior, 72,000 miles. It's got leaf springs and all kinds of stuff. It's got bullet holes where the doors used to be. It's got some custom pinstriping. It's called the Sweet Ride. Right there, Sweet Ride. And this Sweet Ride will be the last of the Ford. So we've done part 1 and 2 are all the Fords that they have here. And we're gonna come back with part 3 will be Chevys and GM. And then after we do the Chevy and GM cars, then we're gonna do the Mopar stuff, the foreign car stuff, and the trucks. So stay tuned. We'll be back with another video. But look at that. Wood grain, new gauges, all kinds of stuff, stereo. Look at that comfortable seating. The whole interior has been redone. A nice cloth and leather, nice console. Really nice. What is this? A teal green metallic with custom hand painted pinstriping, Frenched in headlights. So guys, I appreciate you staying with us. I appreciate you coming with me to Streetside Classics. So we are at Streetside Classics. As you can see, we've done a lot of the Fords, but we've got all kinds. We've done all the Ford cars, but we've got Chevys, we've got Mopars, we've got Willys, we've got Jeeps, we got Toyota Land Cruisers, we got Volkswagen things, we got all kinds of stuff in here. We're gonna be back here. We're gonna be back with you with our next time, but right now, here's April. Thank you for hanging out with us. Like I said, if you want any of these cars, you just go to streetsideclassics.com, and everything you've seen in all these videos is for sale. And so thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Here's April. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.
Where it says merchandise store right here, merchandise store link, you will see it says https:/junkyards-barn-finds, and you click on that and it's going to take you here.